Now, as the language wars escalate in Karnataka, pro-Kannada activists held protest in front of a bank today, demanding that all the bank staff in the state should learn Kannada within the next 1 month or leave their jobs, and removal of Hindi signage. The organization also threatened to stage large-scale protest if the bank fails to listen to the demands. This comes a day after the Kannada Development Authority issued a 6-month ultimatum to nationalized and rural banks in Karnataka to learn Kannada or leave jobs.
A day after Kannada Development Authority Chairman Siddaramaiah issued notifications to all the nationalized banks as well as the private banks, asking the regional heads to learn the language Kannada so that they could communicate easier with the local people here in Bengaluru. We see here the activists of Karnataka Rakshan Vedike staging a protest here at St. Mark's Road before the SBI Bank. In fact, you can see they are demanding that all the banks, bank employees to learn the language and give due importance to Kannada so that they can communicate with the localites in an easier manner. Remember that this is not the first time that we see that activists from Karnataka Rakshan Vedike staging a protest as far as imposition of Hindi is concerned. Also, we understand that notifications have already been issued to at least 19 banks here in the city and around 3 banks across Karnataka.
He has agreed that things are going well as regards the Kannada improvement is there in the bank, in the State Bank of India. We have fought and we got that approval from the corporate center that it will be only those who know the languages can enter as clerks. If they don't know Kannada, they cannot get into the bank as a clerk. Senior officers recruitment is done all India level. We have no control, but we are telling them as far as possible post Kannada people to Bengaluru.
Every state should have their, freedom, respect. So if you go to Tamil Nadu, you have to learn Tamil. If you go to Hyderabad, you have to learn Telugu. No other go. They can learn Kannada. They can take time. If their attempt is sincere, certainly they can learn Kannada. And Kannada Sahitya Parishatu, Kannada Sahitya Academy, lot of institutions, whether they are government or semi-government, they have a simple books, scripts. And at least they learn how to speak. They may not be the masters of Kannada like me, but they can read and write.
They have asked us to use more and more Kannada. There is nothing wrong in it, but people who are past the peak, they have a lesser propensity to absorb newer and newer things. It is difficult for them, but then people who are at the prime of their age, in the early age, they are picking up, they are trying to pick up, they are picking up reasonably good, they can speak.
One should volunteer to learn the language wherever they are working, because when ours is a service sector, unless you speak the native language, the customers will not consider you as one amongst them. So to be free and to be close to the customer, you should speak their language also. May not be fully fluent and all, but you should understand them and you should be able to communicate to them what exactly you want to tell them. Sweepers and attenders are almost will be recruited locally only. Clerical and officers will be recruited across India. Only those people have to be trained.